Do you ever feel like a lack of confidence is holding you back from achieving your true potential? What if I told you that the legendary samurai, Miyamoto Musashi, left behind powerful lessons that can help you build unshakable confidence? In this video, we'll dive into Musashi's timeless wisdom and explore practical steps you can take to develop true confidence, step by step. Step 1. Embrace discomfort deliberately. One of the most famous samurai in history, Miyamoto Musashi, knew that pain is what makes you stronger and helps you grow. Musashi thought that the best way to become a strong fighter was to face problems head-on and voluntarily put himself in uncomfortable situations. In the same way, you have to learn to purposely be uncomfortable if you want to build real confidence. Keeping to what you know and what feels safe won't give you confidence. It gets bigger when you test yourself and show that you can deal with problems. Musashi thought that a fighter should train in the hardest conditions possible to get ready for battle, which could happen at any time. In real life, this means stepping out of our comfort zones and into things that push us, like standing up in meetings, trying new things, or facing our fears head-on. When we face our fears, we learn how strong we are and how to get through tough situations. Fear and worry lose their power over time when you put yourself in situations that make you feel bad on purpose. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. Musashi said, "This means that there are many ways to grow and many obstacles to face, but each one makes you stronger on the inside." When you accept pain, you find new sides of yourself that you might not have known about before. These sides may include grit, creativity, and inner drive. Your world gets smaller if you stay away from everything that makes you feel bad. When you start to think that you can't handle the difficulties, your fears can make you feel more trapped, and your sense of self-worth can go down. But when you choose to be uncomfortable, your world grows. As you deal with things that used to make you feel small, you become more flexible and more sure of yourself. This is a strong way to develop the confidence that Musashi had. Musashi's life showed that this way of thinking was true. He never stayed out of tough fights or got too comfortable with his past wins. He instead always looked for new obstacles and learned how to deal with them, eventually becoming an expert in many tools and tactics. Even when the risks were high, Musashi saw each fight as a chance to improve his skills and way of thinking. He built up confidence that could not be shaken, even when faced with challenges that could have killed him, by pushing through pain. Start small to use what you've learned in real life. Figure out what you tend to hold back because it makes you feel uncomfortable, like starting talks with new people, taking on leadership roles, or being more open about what you think. Then make it a point to push yourself a little more every day in those areas. You don't have to do everything at once. Over time, even small steps away from your comfort zone can help you grow a lot. Following Musashi's lead and consciously accepting pain is a way to train yourself to be at ease when things get tough. You become stronger, learn new things, and most importantly, you believe in yourself more because of the experience. You can't easily shake this kind of confidence because it comes from facing your fears and showing yourself over and over that you can do it. Being sure of yourself means telling yourself, "I can handle whatever comes my way." This is the real start of permanent confidence. Step 2. Visualize success with emotion. Visualizing with feeling is a powerful tool for increasing confidence and self-assurance. The famous warrior Miyamoto Musashi believed that the key to victory was to imagine yourself winning before entering a battle. This mindset can be applied in all aspects of life, as it trains the mind to see success as more than just a chance. By making a mental picture of your goals and emotionally connecting them to them, you can create a strong drive and belief in your abilities. Musashi's theory suggests that the mind and body are inextricably linked, and visualizing with feeling trains both the mind and body to act as if you are already close to reaching your goal. For instance, when preparing for a tough talk, close your eyes and picture yourself speaking confidently, receiving cheers, and feeling proud of your accomplishments. This mental link makes you feel less anxious and more ready to face the task with confidence. Modern psychology research supports the idea that picturing something with feeling can significantly affect performance. The brain releases chemicals that make you feel more confident and ready when you clearly imagine a good result and feel the feelings associated with it. This aligns with Musashi's idea that you can change reality with your thoughts, which has been used by fighters and successful people throughout history. Visualizing success with feeling involves living that picture in your mind before it comes true, allowing you to focus on the options instead of the problems. Musashi's lessons suggest that the most important fights are often fought in the mind, and learning the art of imagination can help you win those battles with ease. To practice this technique, take a few minutes to picture yourself reaching your goals daily, feeling the thrill of victory, the ease of getting through tough times, and the satisfaction of reaching your full potential. This way of thinking helps you grow in confidence and handle problems effectively. Step 3. Adopt a power posture. How strong you feel inside can have a big effect on how you carry yourself outside. The famous warrior Miyamoto Musashi, who wrote the Book of 5 Rings, knew that physical presence isn't just about how you look. It's also about how strong you are on the inside. Getting into a power stance means connecting your body with a sense of strength and steadiness. This can make you feel more confident and powerful in your mind. Power poses, which are also known as body language of confidence, are ways of standing or sitting that show power, openness, and leadership. To give you an example, standing tall with your shoulders back, chest open, and head held high tells your mind and other people that you are sure of yourself and in charge. There is real change in your mind and body when you do these poses, not just appearances. Researchers have found that power poses can raise testosterone levels, a hormone linked to confidence, and lower cortisol levels, a stress hormone, which can make you feel more in control and less anxious. Musashi's ideas stress how important it is to take a strong stand. In martial arts, having a strong, steady stance is important for staying stable during fighting. In the same way, having a strong stance in everyday life gives you a sense of balance and confidence, getting you ready to face obstacles with ease. He thought that a warrior's posture and movements could show how calm, focused, and sure of themselves they were. Taking on this pose every day can help you get in a similar frame of mind, ready to take on any task. You send a message to yourself and others when you stand in a power stance. You're telling them that you fit where you are and that you're not running away or hiding. During times of self-doubt or worry, like before a big show, job, or social event, this can be very helpful. When you stand tall, take up space, and avoid aggressive or closed-off positions like crossing your arms, you give off an air of confidence that people will notice. More importantly, you start to believe it yourself. To be confident, we need to think about more than just our thoughts. How we show ourselves to the world is also important. He talked a lot about presence, which means being able to get people's attention without having to push it. By learning how to use your body and getting into power poses, you start to look like a warrior, balanced, sure of yourself, and ready. In turn, this makes you tougher and more calm when facing the difficulties of life. Making power poses a part of your daily life is easy and works very well. First, pay attention to how you act in different settings, like when you're sitting at your desk, or talking to someone. Whether you're sitting or standing, try to straighten up. Keep your shoulders back and take slow, deep breaths. These little changes can make a big difference in how strong you feel over time. The same thing that Musashi believed about the power of focus and daily practice is true here. You can train yourself to have a confident stance, just like a warrior trains to improve their form. At first, it might feel strange, but if you do it regularly, it will feel normal. As you take a power posture, you'll notice that your ideas start to match your posture. You'll feel stronger, more capable, and ready to handle anything life throws at you. So, taking a power pose is like owning your space in the world, just like Musashi did on the battlefield. You need to keep telling yourself that you deserve to stand tall, be seen, and be happy in your own skin. Miyamoto Musashi thought that every fighter and person could reach a state of true, unwavering confidence. By adding this practice to your life, you take another step toward that goal. Step 4. Master a skill. The life of Miyamoto Musashi shows how powerful control can be. He spent all of his life getting better at using the sword. This is a big part of why he was one of the most famous samurais in history. People who want to build real confidence can learn a lot from Musashi's focus on deep attention and skill development. Mastering a skill isn't just about getting good at it. It's also about showing yourself that you can learn, get better, and do even better. Making a promise to get good at a certain skill gives you a sense of direction and purpose. It could be a hobby, something linked to your job, or even a new sport. As you go along, you'll start to see real results, like getting better, getting praise from others, or just feeling good about yourself for getting through tough times. When you learn something, you naturally feel more confident because you can see a straight link between your efforts and your progress. Musashi's theory was based on the idea that being good at one thing can help you be good at other things as well. He thought that you could use the lessons of control, focus, and persistence in any other area once you knew how to do them in the first one. For example, learning to play an instrument well can teach you to be patient and pay close attention to details, which can help you feel more confident in other areas of your life. Getting better at something also helps you trust yourself more. When you've worked hard and spent time to get good at something, you know you can learn new things and get through tough times. In order to be truly confident, you have to believe yourself enough to know that you can handle any task and achieve. Musashi's commitment to mastery shows that real confidence comes from being good at what you do and always learning more. Not being the best is important, but always trying to be better than you were the day before. This way of thinking not only helps you get good at a job, it also makes you a strong, confident person who faces life head-on. Step 5. Help others. Even as a fighter, Miyamoto Musashi stressed how important it was to care about and understand other people. True confidence isn't just being sure of yourself. It's also helping other people and making the world a better place. Helping other people, whether it's by being a guide, helping, or just being there for them when they need you, gives you a sense of purpose and connection that makes you feel good about your own worth. When you help other people, your skills show up in a new way. Giving help or advice makes you understand how much you've grown and how you can make a change in someone else's life. This understanding can help you feel more confident because it takes your attention off of your own doubts and puts it on what you can do for other people. The lessons that Musashi taught us show us that a real fighter is both strong and kind. After many fights, he spent his later years writing and teaching, passing on what he had learned. He knew that guiding others is a way to keep growing himself, and that knowledge is meant to be shared. Helping other people not only makes you feel good, but it also helps you grow. Being thankful grows when you help other people. It helps you remember the good things and skills you have, which can be easy to forget. This change in viewpoint can start a positive feedback loop. Helping others makes you feel better about yourself, and then you can help others even more because you feel better about yourself. This means that Musashi's theory tells us that the best way to be strong is to help other people. Helping others makes us feel good about ourselves because it shows us how we can change the world. It helps us remember that we're not the only ones going through hard times and that our strengths, experiences, and skills can help and inspire those around us. Step 6. Accept yourself. Miyamoto Musashi's lessons are often about understanding and accepting yourself. He thought that a fighter should fully know themselves, including their fears, wants, and skills. When you don't try to change who you are to fit someone else's mold, you have real security. It's about loving what makes you different and being at ease in your own skin. Self-acceptance means being honest about your flaws and strengths without being too critical. Because you are a work in progress, you need to be honest with yourself. Musashi's works, especially the Book of Five Rings, stress how important it is to know yourself in order to know the world. Being aware of yourself is the first step toward accepting yourself. You stop looking for approval from other people when you accept yourself. You understand that other people's views and outside accomplishments don't decide your worth. Being sure of yourself inside lets you take chances, follow your dreams, and stand up for what you believe in, all of which naturally boost your confidence. Musashi's wise words tell us not to see our flaws as mistakes, but as chances to get better. Accepting yourself doesn't mean giving up. It means being aware of where you are and working to improve. This sensible method keeps you from being too hard on yourself and helps you build a strong sense of self-respect. Being truly confident means being sure that you are good enough just the way you are, but also willing to grow and get better. The lessons of Musashi tell us to look inside ourselves to find power in being who we really are. When you accept yourself, you tap into a powerful source of confidence that stays strong no matter what happens around you. Coming to the end, the path to real confidence is very personal, but many people, including the famous Miyamoto Musashi, have been on it before us. We can build real, strong, and unshakable confidence by facing pain, picturing ourselves succeeding, adopting a power stance, learning a skill, helping others, and accepting ourselves. With this confidence, we'll be able to handle life's problems with bravery and style, just like Musashi did in his fights. Musashi's lessons can help you find your way. They will tell you that real strength doesn't come from how you look, but from how strong you are inside and how much you believe in your own abilities.